Hi everyone, my name's Trish from Roots to Work South. I'm one of the group facilitators, and this session is for some top tips on interview preparation and performance when you're on the telephone. Phone interviews are becoming very popular with employers as a first sift for candidates that they're really interested in. So by doing a telephone interview, the employer gets the chance to hear your voice, and they have the opportunity to hear how you respond to general interview questions that might be of value to them. So, for example, why are you interested in the job? What do you know about our business? So make sure that you do plenty of prep for that. And what strengths do you have that you can bring to the role? So it's important then to make sure that you're well prepared, just as you would face-to-face interview with just with a few other important things to remember for telephone interviews. So prepare for it as if it was a face-to-face interview that you've perhaps done before. Check the details of the planned interview. Most interviewers will send you an email and they will actually be the ones to call you. So make sure that you've got the correct time and the correct day, and make sure that you've given the correct number. If you've changed your number recently, please make sure that you've updated your CV. I know it sounds really obvious, but you would be surprised at the amount of people who have the right email address on their CV, but they don't have the right telephone number because they've maybe changed their mobile. And very often, if you're invited for a telephone interview, the employer will send you an email inviting you. And then when they make the call, they'll use the number that's on your CV. So if it's wrong, then you're not going to get that call and you're not going to get that job. Arrange somewhere quiet to take the call. If you're on your mobile, check that you've got a clear signal and that it's fully charged. You don't want to be running out of juice halfway through the interview. In some households as well, the signal can dip in different areas of the house. So make sure that where you're having the interview with the employer, that you're in a good area for the signal. If there's anybody else in the house, let them know not to disturb you. The last thing you want is for someone to come barging in when you're in the middle of the telephone conversation. When I did a dry run for this individual video, my cat Molly, she wandered across the screen just as I was doing the talk. So if you've got any pets or dogs or cats, make sure that the door's closed. Take advantage of the fact that they can't see you. You can keep your CV, your application form, a list of points that you want to mention at the interview and a list of questions, have them all in front of you. You don't get that luxury on a face-to-face very often, so it'd be really handy to have them there. Take advantage of that. And listen carefully to what the interviewer is asking you, and try and avoid the temptation to start responding before they've finished the question. Speak clearly and at a reasonable pace. Try and avoid things like and Probably I've done that a few times in this video. Maintain a good posture. That can significantly change your tone of voice. If you're slouching, especially, you can pretty much tell that the person is not that interested. And smile. It sounds odd, but it makes a difference to your tone of voice. And you do want to sound enthusiastic about the job after all. Sound interested. They can't see you nodding, so adding an occasional yes helps them to know that you're listening, and it also lets them know that you've not hung up. So I'd like to wish you good luck. Remember, they've invited you to this interview because there's something on your CV or your application form that they like. Wish you all the best. See you at the next talk. Bye for now.